Hi and welcome to a video clip for my project Big Bro Prodigy. If you followed my project log, you've seen that I will place an e-atx motherboard into a modification case in the BitFenix Prodigy. I will in this video show you how I'm supposed to do it, what parts I will use and why. The reason I do it in a video is because it's easier to explain and at the same time it might be fun to watch. Enjoy! Okay, so this is the case in which I will fit an extended e-atx motherboard in. I start by removing the side panels. I've already removed the screws in advance, so I can just lift the side panels off. And I'll remove the second one for you. If you recall, in my project log I had removed a piece of metal that was sitting in the back, right here. It was for the motherboard tray. I also removed two hard drive cages and two fans, one in the front and one fan in the back. I also removed the front panel of this case. You do it by using the clips. Don't force it though, they're made of plastic, and if you can't get them off, you're doing something wrong. Just try the opposite side of the clip. Here I accidentally pressed the wrong way, and that's why it's taken a while to get it off. Okay, it's off, finally. So what's left of the case is the base itself and the feet and the top. I will now show you the motherboard, which is from mountainmods.com. It consists of three parts. This is part 1, the back of the motherboard. The part 2 is a PCA bracket, and for the I/O port, which is to be attached with screws like this. Actually like this. And the third part is the motherboard base itself, where you place the motherboard on the distances. You can pull these pieces together and screw them into one piece, and that's a great plus. I'll now try to demonstrate how it looks when you put it together. I don't have any screws at the moment, but I will try to show you. As you can see, it's pretty big. Oops. Well, it's a full-size e-atx motherboard, which I will fit into this modification case. So here's the top of the case. Here you can fit two 120mm fans, or you can fit a 240 radiator for water cooling. Let's take this mesh off as it's not needed. I will now take the back side of the motherboard tray and put it in here. Here we have the back side, and when you put it, you will see that it almost fits perfectly. It lines up pretty well with the case itself. See? Nice. Here the tray will be, and this is the EI port for USB from the motherboard. This is PCIe ports, and this is a 120mm fan space. In the bracket we can see that all PCIe ports will be available, which will give you the opportunity to run multiple video cards, graphic cards, or sound cards, or any PCIe port. Okay, so we're back on the side view. As I showed you, on top will be the motherboard back, and in here will be the tray. This is the tray I showed you before, where the motherboard will be attached to. It will go right through like this, and this is how it will look approximately. As you can see, it fits pretty good. And here's the hole for the back of the CPU and the cooler and the motherboard standoffs. As you can see, I do have a few centimeters to spare to the bottom, and the same thing on the sides. Okay, I will now show you the mesh I'll be using to replace the original backside of the case. This is 1mm thick, and here we see the backside that will be replaced. I'm no longer in need of these ports because they will be on top, so I will place the mesh something like this. I will also paint it the same color as the case, so it fits aesthetically. As you can see, it will fit pretty good, and due to the fact that the mesh has holes, it will allow for great airflow. and if we turn the case around, you'll see that will actually look pretty good. I just have to cut off a bit of the sides and attach it to the case.